Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Szia, Deathport for Love. Na nézzük. Össze kell szednünk Kökörcsin hölgyeit, hogy így fogalmazzunk. Szerintem szétszettem az 1000 virág acélkardomat véletlenül. Szia Ghost, Geost! Üdv újra internetlakó, mi újság van véled? Nézd, csak sikerült összehoznom a fodrászolást. Na, működik ez az ajtó? Működik, hát.
Junior claims you agreed to pay.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Értem, Ghost, akkor pont minden
Keep out of
tökéletes.
this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Burn you!
Hattie!
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
Sose gondolkodunk előre.
Woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Kappan hangú páva.
What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Hát, mivel vagy 7 nő fel van sorolva, hogy kik a csajai Kökörcsinnek, így nem hinném, hogy ok nélkül fúj rá.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Na nézzük. Úgy ismertek ti engem, mint aki egy darab lútot is hátrahagy. Micsoda takaros házikó. Ó, fel tudnám gyújtani a házat? Hát... Ó, szia, Zsák! Ne válaszolj, jó, rendben, megbeszéltük, Ghost. Micsoda hordók! Hát, ha valakit el kell lásni. És milyen volt a tegnapi nap? Így nélkülünk. Egyedül, szomorúan. Brandus és Crony streammentesen. Ó, valami ott világít. Nézzük csak meg. Gyerekeszek!
First they'll get wet, then sick.
God damn this weather.
Amúgy nem akarod tudni, hogy mennyi goldom meg nem van.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
Kökörcsin csaja, bemutatom. Oké.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Kökörcsin mindent szeret.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Akarjuk mi a többit tudni? Tudjuk meg. Nem árt semmi.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Én toleráns vagyok, Ghost. De itt most a középkorba járunk. Épp az előbb ékedtek meg valakit, mert tündefüle van, hogy boszorkány. Tehát innentől kezdve...
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Ez jó. Na, miről
What
beszélgettek
did you and
Dandelionnal?
Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Azért stílusosan távozott az élők világából Kalkstein.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
Szia,
I
Zeni!
can help with much
Pont
more.
beérkeztél arra,
If you
amit
need new
múltkor mondtál.
trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Hát most mit mondjak erre? Bezzeg tőle nem lehet lootolni. Jól eldugta az értékeit. Ügyes fiú. Vagy lány, vagy nem tudom.
All thumbs today.
Köszi.
Gotta find me some work.
Igen, Zeni, te mindig tudod, mikor kell érkezni. Pont a múltkor ajánlottad nekem ezt a jelenetet, emlékeim szerint. Ezeket nem értem egyébként, hogy így villognak, tehát lehetne elvileg velük valamit kezdeni, de nem tudok. Oké, most a magyar törvények szerint is 18 pluszos a stream.
There's these special units that do naught but travel from village
Amúgy
to
hol
village,
kötöttem
murdering
ki?
folk. 'Tis extermination. The extermination of the Temerian nation. And the
Why
world
did exile
watches
have
and
to
does
be our
nothing.
lot?
And you believe that?
Mondjuk azt bírom, hogy nem kell könyveket vásárolnom, hogy felismerjem a növényeket.
Life's a bitch.
Ó, ott egy küldi.
Stand and fight.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass
Jaj,
you
nem
already?
mondod, hogy belesétáltam abban, miért nem akartam.
On God, I say! Victory will be mine
Ja, nem, ez
this
a
time.
hülye.
I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Már megint ezzel kell verekedni. Essünk túl rajta.
Duly heated. Now show me what you got.
Idióta. Ez minden egyes területen.
Enough! I yield!
Had enough?
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again!
Komolyan, ez a
Witcher,
helyi
live and breathe.
bolond, ez mindenhol ott van. Ezt már egyszer Velembe is megvertük. És Novigrádba is.
Can't polish a turd.
Nincs itt valahol egy hirdetőtábla, ha már. Ott van egy. Na nézzük meg azt a hirdetőtáblát is.
What's going on there? Hey now!
Szülye. Cocókám, hát te hol csipegetsz?
Let's go!
Beg your pardon?
What's going on there?
Hídiszonyos ló.
Whoa there, Roach.
Várjunk, ott van egy küldi. Itt van alul a...
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Elolvastam egyébként azt a novellát, vagy könyvet, vagy mit írtál,
Thief
Ghost.
ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get them back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know.
Aj,
Since the dawn of time, no
Zenny,
witchers
aj.
lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots.
te mit csinálsz?
Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Eternal fire.
Never rains
Might
but
be my
it
last
pours.
chance. I'm out of ideas if this don't work.
Jó. Egyébként ezek a háttérzajok, ezeket nagyon bírom. Áj, Zani, áj. Oj, ezt már nagyon tanulom. Skót dialektus, mindenre azt mondják, hogy aj, oj, vagy nem tudom pontosan kiejteni. Nem. Nem vagyok elég skót, hogy így fogalmazzam. Kiadószobák a 7 macskában, tiszta takaros helyiségek, jó idő esetén az ablakból látni Novigrad tornyait, kedvező árok. Szia, Silver! Akkor... Ezek csikítoznak, nem bántok senkit. Ez meg iszik a mosóvízből. Meg fúj rám a macska. Illés? Nem látom illést.
Look! Look!
Run, Roach.
Nálam a Ghost és Silver, így a sorrend. Akkor lehet, hogy nem látok egy csomó üzenetet.
Nem. Hoppá. Én látok.
Wonderful.
Silver, nem tudom, hogy tudtad, de Zeninek köszönheted a vajákmániámat. És így közvetlenül, vagy közvetve rajta keresztül találtál te is rá a vajákvilágra. Nem vagyok skót, de a lootot olyan veleményesen szeded, mint senki. Ezt aláírom. Így van, Zeni on top.
Nothing new.
Na itt hagylak, lovacskám, mert valahogy ott át kell verekednem magam a falon. Házikó.
What is it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
Szép jó estét mindenkinek, aki megérkezett, vagy jó napot, vagy jó reggelt, nem tudom, milyen napszaknak
I'm
számoljuk.
looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a witcher.
Szakmaválasztó óra.
This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Őszinte gyerek.
How old are you again?
9! 8!
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Don't believe everything they say about witchers.
What about animals? They don't like you.
My mum says animals don't like bad folk.
Tonka ever hiss at you?
You stole many kids. Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning. Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Nem bírom a gyerekeket, veszélyesek.
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Kökörcsinek mennyi nője volt összesen? Számolta valaki egyébként a játékban, meg a könyvekben, meg itt, meg ott?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Istenem. Csodát, csodát! Nézzük. Van-e itt pár könyv? Alkoholt nem hagyunk az iskola területén. Ha-hó! Kiskorúak amúgy se igyanak. Nem merem megnyitni az inventorimat Ghost előtt. Hát nézd meg, tele van sör, bor, pálinka. Na, ezeket a polcokat nem értem. Világít, meg minden, és nem bírom kifosztani. Mindegy. Silver tudja, hogy miért nem merem kinyitni. Ő itt volt tegnap. Ő látta.
That's just talk.
They beat his face to a pulp and threw him in a cell for 3 nights. All for a handful of amulets.
Gyere, pacikám. Kicsit rossz helyen álltál meg, lovacska.
Whoa! Ah! Hey now!
Arms for the bread, please, good folk.
Nay, not like that.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ha? Hova megyünk?
Come on, Roach.
Sok.
No bread, no coin, poor as
Take it easy.
Beszélgessünk
Best
vele.
deal around. One for the price of 2.
Or, wait a tick.
Jó, akkor ezzel nem beszélünk.
Come on, Roach.
Soha nem tudhatod, hogy mi voltam előző életemben, na.
Move it.
Hát itt hagyjuk a lovacskámat. Ki tudja? Itt meg mi van? Van fönt valami küldi. Aha. Csilli-villi lútok. Persze, hogy kellenek. Akkor lent lesz. Ó, hello. Nem mondhatod amúgy, a spiritus az hasznos, az kell a főzeteimhez. De nézd meg, ezt sem tudom ki lootolni. Két ládát se. Lehet, hogy úgy döntött a játék, hogy Brandus eleget lootolt. Vagy megakadt az effektus. Nem röhög, Ghost. Együtt érez. Nézd meg ezt a szép ládát, nem bírom kilútolni. De hol a viharban van ez a küldi? Itt van egy küldi valahol. Méghozzá itt állok. Igen, a fenébe, egyetértek. Mélyen és határozottan.
That's just talk.
Ott maradsz.
What happened, kid?
They...
Kicsúfoltak?
Hey, wait.
The grey git!
Grab him.
Hoppá!
Stop walking into his soul!
Leave it to me! Bloody hell!
Ever fight a witcher?
Na? Valaki?
Sweet thing.
Mi volt ez a gyerek cucc? Novigrádban? Ez miért? Na, hagyjuk a pincébe, menjen legelni. Nem, olyan nincs, általában abba szokta hagyni.
Oh fuck, don't right.
Csillogást, hogyha kifosztottam. Na. Megölték Kalksteint.
This baronet's love Lettsvilla.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette. An Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Kénytelen vagyok sétálni.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Szép ez a város. Na de meséljetek, ti, mi újság van veletek? Nem mindenkit láttam már. Hát pontosabban elég sokatokat nem láttam már jó ideje.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
Szegény
I find
emberek,
them to be
Silver.
far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Versenyezzünk egyet.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Legyen Cantarella. Illik hozzám.
The gray mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Cahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Szívesebben versenyeznék Keszeggel.
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what
Let's go!
Washed your hair lately?
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse!
Állóképességet töltünk.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Ah.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Well, well, another freak.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued!
Micsoda, miről dumál ez? Megölöm azt a kökörcsint, csak kerüljön a kezem közé.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from an 100
Mi
paces?
van?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Báron ő kicsit jól ismeri Kökörcsint.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Hát igen, Ghost, ezek szerint új dalt
And
írt.
that wine with the bubbles. And he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Nem
Blonde,
hallak,
for
Ronnie.
starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks
laptopban.
after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request.
A fönti laptopban van benne.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Igen, van 3 laptopunk, és ebből egy alkalmas arra, hogy streameljünk. A kémiában valami újat tudok készíteni. Nem röhögtök ti ott a túloldalon.
Well, well, another freak.
Na, menjünk vissza Novigrádba.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Nem bírom a nilfgaardiakat, de azért van köztük 1-2 tűrhető.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my Britta came back from the market with news.
Gyere csak, keszeg, új nyerged van.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour.
Szia,
Never lies
drágám.
about serious matters.
Új nyergecskét kapsz. Jó kis gyűjtemény van itt. Gyere ki be. Na most ezt a lovat képzeljétek el. Van rajta nem tudom hány nyereg, ha jól látom. 30-as. Kiváló versenynyereg. Kiváló nyereg. Nyereg. Rádobjuk. Én nem tudom már rárakni. Ja, mert rossz helyre akarom. Oké. Van egy halom trófeám, és semmit nem használok. Tök jó fej vagyok én is. 5% bónuszarány, 5% bónusz tapasztalat. Na, szerintetek melyiket válasszam? 5% bónuszarany. Az olyan branduszos.
Some storekeeper told her the corpses were
Na,
shred.
micsoda szép nyerged van, drágám.
Storekeeper. Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales of the easiest way.
It's a sorcerer's blood. Well, I believe there's something to this. You'll yet see.
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call a pyre salvation from sin.
Szinte sejtetted, hogy pénzre megyek? Na megállj csak.
Did you catch him? What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
One false move and you will regret it.
Biztos, hogy be lehet jutni.
To threaten one nobly born with a whip for refusing to bow before a chapel.
Really? Must you really repeat this nonsense?
What grace, what style.
Majdnem. Úgyis be fogok jutni hozzá. Basszus. Az ötlet jó. Di-di-di.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here,
Egyszer.
vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
Ezek az őrök. És ezek a nők.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Az jó.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Oh! Húzarja.
Nothing hurts as much as...
Follow me.
Igen.
You're my new instructor? Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
Még
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Legyen.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Ékrek.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Nem lesz belőle buzogányforgatás, Ghost.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it, Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Okay.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Okay.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Legyen.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Ezek a testvérek. Azért nézzünk szét itt, mi van. Vagy Ládikó. Kroni, meddig tart a meccsed még körülbelül? Utána egy kávécigi. Na nézzünk szét ebbe a csodálatos helyiségbe.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Milyen kicsi ez a ház? Oh. Meg vagy? Akkor srácok, egy olyan körülbelül 8 perc szünet a Brandusztól. Mindjárt jövök, sziasztok! BRB. Na szóval. Azért mentek itt egyet. Ezt olvastuk. Lusta vagyok körbe menni az asztalon.
How will you make a living? We've no monsters.
Ha ha ha. Hogyan fogok megélni? A kérdésre íme a válasz.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Ugye nem zavart titeket, hogy a gazdagéktól lopok? Valami nagyon nem stimmel a Twitch-el. Na mindegy. Ó, még van emelet is. Ja, akkor raboljuk ki a báróékat. Egy nemesnek amúgy is minek törött gerebje. És szerintem csináljuk a következőt.
Thieves, whores, and murderers.
A deserter from the Squire 10.
Vívó leckét adunk gyors.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Oh, excuse me.
Blasphemous code.
Wasn't lazy good for nothing?
Lout.
Oh, ajteló.
Boars. Boars everywhere.
Oh! Watch where you step.
Did you see the women who came off the ship? Dressed for a masquerade
Giddy up.
They laughed at us. Perhaps to them we looked to be wearing costumes.
Oh!
I need a belt set with silver studs. I'll have it for you next week.
how they dress in Nilfgaard dress.
And you also told me to come next week. Exactly.
Just look at the freak. They let in rabble, and now decent folk are afraid to leave their homes.
Komolyan egyszer eljutok Edinburghba, fel se tűnne, hogyha valaki freaknak hívna, már annyira hozzá vagyok szokva a játékba.
Strange.
Save me.
Father of all, hear my prayer.
There's no loitering round here. Let's go with this thing.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Bírom ezeket a mini jeleneteket. Gyere, lovacskám.
No point complaining. Oh.
Will you see that drunk skag tomorrow?
Looks that way.
Well.
Oh, te ló. Te mindig elakadsz valahol.
Mutant.
Oh, Sleeping Beauty.
Geralt, over here!
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right.
Azért határozott a kicsike.
Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Ezek a nők.
Oh.
Trouble?
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa?
És elrabolták a
Shit,
sort.
she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Much longer till we get paid, you reckon?
Can't be far. Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Mugs with 7 cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Behave, Witcher.
Your arsehair grey too?
Just or two. Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Na nehogy.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Mugg sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Give me the papers.
Én most
You
nagyon el
have
vagyok
to.
ezzel. Mindenkit
True.
elbájolok.
Definite.
Why does he need two thoughts? Does he tend to lose them?
Vagy újabb fogadó.
Cursed mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Kocsmáros nem erül véletlenül güvent lapokat?
What is it you need, boy?
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite. Your peepers. So strange.
Welcome to the Seven Cats, the luckiest tavern in town. They even say the hangovers our wine baguettes are lucky.
What's on the menu today?
Tapasztalat szörnyekért, emberért, csonkolás. Jó. Egy partig fent. Hát szerintem Kroni csak én vagyok itt.
Gwent specifically.
Au.
Welcome to the Seven Cats, the luckiest tavern in town. They even say the hangovers our wine begets are lucky.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
Maradnak. Korán lőttük el. Ah. Ez nem az én játékom.
Witcher, greetings.
Nincs több hitel,
I
fiam.
want my coin. Where is it?
There, take it. Twice the sum, as agreed. I keep my word.
Sure, second time around. Never mind. Thank you and farewell.
You seen the new waitresses?
No. Are they worth seeing?
And how? Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Me? Hehe.
Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not
Must need
burn those
someone to
pyres
show them.
beyond?
You read my mind. Well, well, another freak.
A fight.
Dum 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 dum.
Greetings.
Yep.
Jolly.
How are you keeping, Bobby?
Ah,
you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it!
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Hát ez kétlem.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Ez a ló mindig a leglehetetlenebb helyekről jön elő.
Come on!
Must be mad running around doing this rain.
Didn't look like rain.
Even the rain smells like piss in this town.
Oh, damnation.
Looks like rain.
Igni. Na, kocogjunk kocsmázni.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Remélem jobban énekel, mint Kökörcsin.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Ez Kökörcsin egyik balladája. Szia, Ghost!
I know him!
Uh-oh!
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Igen, ott van Zoltán Sivály, mindenki kedvenc törpéje.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Kalandok, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Ez a Dandelion.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. He made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Szia, Zeni! Akkor most már újra velem vagy, ugye? Nem hagysz el újra? Amúgy nagyon szép a csajnak a balladája. Igazándiból a Gines sztorit meséli el.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Amúgy én körülbelül még 1 órát vagyok, és utána átadom Kronosznak, a gonosznak a terepet. Nem tudom, hogy hallotta-e.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
Azaz, Zeni, ölitek tovább a zombikat.
I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here.
Nem is tudom, melyik páncél ez, várjál. Más se tudom, hol szereztem. De azt hiszem, illő lenne elmennem Kovácshoz. Nem gondolod?
Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
De meg ne kérdezz, hogy hol szereztem ezt a páncélt.
Take care now.
Már nem tudom.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart?
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very
Mindjárt
keen
megkeresem
to be
neked,
rid
csak
of it.
végighallgatjuk az embereket.
Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about.
Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Alkudjunk, mint mindig. Jussát várom.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me?
Mindjárt all in, ha ilyen gonosz vagy.
Ha ha! That was rich. I could hire 3 witches for that amount. Now that you've had your jest, how much?
Hát, 300 alatt, fiam. Biztos, hogy nem. Tudod mit? Nagyképű vagy és beképezett.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Na, mondom a nevét akkor a páncélnak. Nyugati fehér tigris páncél. Karvért. Igazándiból ez a nyugati fehér tigris szett. Van egy 9 farkú vixen acélkardom, és a hozzátartozó ezüst kardom. Erekje szintű, erekje. Konkrétan nem ok nélkül nem találok szerintem mostanában jobb cuccot. És ha már itt vagyunk.
A barrel of beer and a cup
Hey.
in my right hand, and over me coffin sing this cheer.
Zeni, de én hátrébb vagyok a játékban, mint te. De te már múlt héten kerested Dandeliont, én meg még csak most kergetőzök vele. Ghost, te mind röhögsz. Kéretik Brandus pártját fogni. Föh. És se. Ne izgulj! Ha Kroni itthon van és szabadnapos, én ritkán jutok játékhoz. Akkor zombulás van ezerrel. Ezt kikérem magamnak. Kicsit lemaradtál, csak hát most ezzel én mit kezdjek? Ahhoz még pici vagyok. Most szedjem ki, farmoljam ki a Griffhez az alapanyagokat?
Now you.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir? Will you have your rats
Word is, don't
no,
you
don't. Ah!
Think I pissed me trousers. Double shades.
Watch where you step.
Kéne egy kovács. Itt ez az egy nyavajás van. De ő addig nem csinál semmit, amíg nem oldom meg a 24-es szintű küldit.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Pox on a lot of you.
Nekem arenám van. Ezt nem akarom szétszedni. Ezt kaptam.
you say we hit the high road? Set out in search of fortune.
One foot of this.
Who may I assist you?
Ghost.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ez marad? Igen. Tudom, ti is engem. Itt kapnak szívrohamot mindjárt az emberek. De nézzük. Megcsináltam a gatyót, a páncélt. Na, porrá zúzott szörnyszövet. Te valósághűen játszod, én meg lelkesen. Griffkesztyűt akartam, ugye? Csizmácska? Nincs hozzá, kesztyű van. Griff csizma. Szörnykivonat, meg meteoritérc kell. Várjunk, költözzünk át. Első körben, hogy lássuk, mi hiányzik.
So long.
nézzük. És ennyit a menő páncélomról, látod? Csizma kell. Az én szép menő páncélom.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Na, mi hiányzott ahhoz a griffcsizmához? Meteoritérc és szörnykivonat. Vasherc, timerítium, anyagoljász, vas, cérót. Volt. Okay. Srácok! Bántják itt Branduszt. Meg vagytok hiegyezve. De olyan össznépien meg vagytok jegyezve.
So long.
Na, megnyugodott a lelki világotok. Kván. Art. Oxi. Tényleg nem árul ez kardokat? Ha már.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
nem árul ez semmi izgalmasat.
So long.
What did I do to deserve your company?
Ez is komplett set, mondjuk ezt a regisztrációért kaptam, ő is komplét. És most is abba vagyok. Milyen csí? Ó, hogy nem vettem át a csizmacskámat. Pardon. Ezt szeretjük. Jól van. És újra meg jól állunk. Na, kocogjunk tovább Kökörcsinél, most már felöltöztünk a kedvetekért. Új páncélba feszítünk.
Get out of my sight.
Pox on a lot of you. Sure.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Amúgy meg persze, hogy ez plusz 5 goldot választom.
Hey, free boy. Pass the bomb on yonder fence.
Abból tudok mindenféle jóságot vásárolni, így fogalmazzam, viszont... rossz helyen vagyok. Viszont bónuszpontokat, meg fejlődésre szükséges pontokat, meg bárhol találok.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
My child's fallen ill.
Kérem magamnak.
Anybody there? Open up.
De Ghost, olyan jól nézett ki az a páncél. Nekem tökre tetszett a válasza.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Mm-hmm.
Siguruvin cordially invites you to join him. I'm happen.
Happen. Semmi, okay.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Muszáj. Ez... Istenem.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Ugye mindig ott kötök ki, hogy levetköztetnek.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
Cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's
I was made
arse.
for loving.
And then he sent the body back,
Cleaver's is
offering
bigger.
a hand
He's hung
extended
like
in
a
peace.
horse. Clear that
It's
you've
a
not
simple.
seen.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
Eldugom a törülközőm alá. Na.
Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Mm-hmm.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Most komolyan kis törülközőbe kell majd... Hát végül is.
First ever party with my prick hanging out.
Pésse.
We need one alive!
Sends his regards. Try it, Rick.
Not good.
Damn it! Fuck! We need one alive! Together! All together, lads!
Ha már. És gondolj bele, most szedtem ki egy kardot az egyik hullából. Na, azt hogy dugom fel?
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen, and who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
Hát Zenit szerintem a balesetén láttak már karonvarjút.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever you're playing,
Geriatrics!
wanna find Horson? Find me first.
Mindenkinek megvan, hogy mi a geriátria. Idős gondozás. Geriatrics.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Na, a szokásos karcsörtető módszerrel.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
De látom az óriás törpét, ne izguljatok.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way.
Jól bírjuk.
Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Egyre jobb Ghost. Lassan tényleg nem merek a chatre nézni.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Beszélgessünk még vele egy
master
kicsit.
spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Na.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Úristen, mennyit kellett ezzel beszélnem.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
No idea what you're talking about.
You are the worst liar I have ever known. Glad I don't need you to win a poker game for me. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Jó. Kirabolhatom már végre a fürdőt?
be so kind as to follow me.
Mindjárt. Kökörcsinnek amúgy serhet, ha egy kicsit a börtönbe gyakorol. A lootot nem hagyom itt. És kérhetik nem kiröhögni. Oda se kell néznem. Aha. Mindjárt jövök, Dijkstra. Na. Igen, ez nem az a világ. És most lesz az, hogy nem találok vissza a titkos lejárathoz, fogadjunk. Igen, ez a kijárat. A picsába. Sem az. Igen, eltévedtem, na bum. Ez mindenkivel előfordul. Ott egy erszény. Mi az Istennek van egy ekkora fürdő itt? S az? Igen. Tartsd Branduszt tiszteletben. Kroniról kellenek az égő felvételek, nem Brandusról. Ez a kijárat. Ó, Istenem, könyvtár, bocsánat! Úristen. Hello, Dijkstra.
Got a minute? I do. What do you want?
You were gonna show me something.
Mm-hmm. And you were gonna follow. Come on, no mucking around this time, understood?
Jó, jó, most már veled megyek, kilutoltam a környéket is.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Nem tévedtem el, csak lezárta a csatornát. Kis gonosz. Köszi. Nem röhög.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Ja, Istenem.
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But her. But less thinking.
Hú, várjál, melyik könyv? Tündevér talán? Vagy vihar? Viharidő.
But sadness.
Nem?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there?
Szegény troll.
Ziggy, but take. Good Ziggy.
Igen, nekem az a cukorka voltam. Látnál diablózni?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun.
Olyan cuki az a troll. Nem lehet azt tudom valahogy kiszabadítani?
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad luck won't go. Bad luck no.
Kökörcsin kirabolta a díszret.
Bad shrooms head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Spooky.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Szegény troll.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Amúgy jó fej, felfogad azért, hogy a tolvajokat elkapjam, akik kirabolták az ő kincses kamráját, de azért én idefele végig lootoltam.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection.
Igen,
Tried to
kecskére
pull him out.
káposztát.
Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Na jó, azok Bart mögött nem pakolásznék. Na jó. Kaptam valami főzetet. Fecske, nem? Fekete vér. Korix, tíriri. Na, ez kulajok. Nézzünk az alkimiába. Jó, de valahova kaptam egy receptet is, amit nem találok. Titokzatos jegyzet, mellevél. Báró. Mellevél. És okirat. Na mindegy. Csak azt nézem, hogy hol van a...
And I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Oké, arra nem tudunk menni.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Drowners. Of course. Definitely came through here.
Hol már?
Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that.
Hát akkor erre visszazutunk, úgy látom.
Another trinket. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Jó, nem őket akartam így.
Getting close.
Volt itt még egy holttest.
There. Maybe now the Drenels will go feed elsewhere. Yet another shiny bauble.
Ezt inkább nem akarom tudni. Én azon csodálkozok, hogy még nem morog a szagok meg mi egyebek miatt. Ilyenkor azért szoktak jó beszólások lenni. És kifejezetten hiányolom.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Azért alaposan szétnézzünk, mielőtt meglátogatjuk. Miről? És sosem tudhatjuk, hogy ez milyen csatorna. Na. Nézzünk erre is szép.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Az is lehet egyébként esőelvezető vagy ilyesmi. Na jó, menjünk vissza a csatornán keresztül.
Getting harder to breathe.
Na, még beszélgetünk drága kémfőnök barátunkkal. Aztán átadom a terepet Kronosznak. Azért megmostuk a csizmecskánkat.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Csinálsz szívem egy jó kávét?
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting here.
Worthless.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Na.
Let's see what's on the bottom.
Lássuk, mi van az
Grate's been
alján.
removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie. So the family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain.
Azt hiszem, tudjuk, ki volt ez a Henkelt.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you!
Jól van, srácok. Akkor... Szerint... Nem, most tudok megállni a küldibe. Csak meg akarom találni, mert van egy olyan, hogy karakterstatisztika. Múltkor sikerült. Na mindegy. Itt most mentünk egyet. És akkor mi holnap fogunk legközelebb vajákozni. Kroni nem sokára érkezik, és projekt Zomboid parti vele. Úgyhogy sziasztok, legyetek jók, és menjetek Kronosz idegeire. Haligali!